Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best HP laptops.
Starting at number 5.
HP Dragonfly Pro Chromebook. Despite its MacBook Pro/Dell XPS level pricing, the HP Dragonfly Pro Chromebook is a wonder of a machine. So while it doesn't fit into the typical price range of what one would expect from a Chromebook, it is one of the best and most powerful versions of a Chrome OS-based laptop as we have found. Its 12th Gen Intel Core i5 and 16 GB of RAM is certainly a lot for this type of computer. However, it obliterated just about every benchmark and test we threw at it. Add in a 1600p display with an astonishing 1200 nits of brightness, and it's no surprise that the Dragonfly Pro's price is far outside of the usual budget range that we expect with these kinds of products. Considering it comes with 4 USB-C Thunderbolt ports, all that power could be in service of running a USB-C monitor or two when you need more screen real estate.
Coming at number 4.
HP Envy 16. The HP Envy 16 is a powerhouse that will appeal to a small subset of potential users. We found its battery life to be a bit short at under 6.5 hours in our video test for the typical commuter. It's expensive too, if you go with one of the higher configurations and especially if you decide to spring for that OLED display. But, if you need a decent amount of screen real estate and enough power to get you through creative work with some gaming on the side, this might be the best option for you. For instance, when we ran some graphically intensive projects in Photoshop and Premiere Pro, the HP Envy 16 had absolutely no trouble keeping up. Even playing a demanding game like Cyberpunk 2077 yielded surprising results, hitting just above 50 frames per second on Cyberpunk 2077 on ultra settings. There's more than raw power on hand, however. A 100% Adobe RGB color coverage means that any creative work will come out accurately. And, a 5MP IR webcam will have you looking sharp in any video calls you have to take.
At number 3.
HP Envy 14 EB0000 NA. Though the HP Envy 14 EB0000 NA is just a year or so away from ancient status, at least in the lifespan of a computer, it still belongs on this list thanks to its versatility. It's a sleek machine that's light enough to fit most people's ultrabook needs while bringing enough power, courtesy of its discrete graphics, to handle creative work as well as some casual gaming. In fact, when we put it through its paces, we found it to perform wonderfully. It was snappy and, more importantly, kept cool under duress. You're not going to be playing the latest and greatest AAA titles on this, but there's enough performance for most people. If there's anything to fault here, it's the slightly buggy touch feature. Overall, however, the 1200p 1610 touch display is stellar and great to use. It also comes with a high price tag that might seem a bit outsized for such an all-rounder as this. But, it is a premium machine that can keep up with most people's needs, whether that be power or portability.
Number 2 of my list.
HP Spectre X360. When we tested the HP Spectre X360, 2022, we were impressed. Previous iterations of this laptop line were always strong entries among HP's range of devices, but this one adds a powerful 12th Gen Intel Core processor and a stunning OLED display to the mix for a mostly wonderful computing experience. While most laptops have an issue here and there, this one comes with one glaring one. And that is its touchpad. We found it to be so overly sensitive that we defaulted to using either its admittedly wonderful touchscreen or an external mouse when possible. It doesn't help that this laptop, at least with the optional OLED display, can get pricey. That said, the OLED screen with its sharp 3K 2K resolution is worth it. And, so is the rest of the package, including a satisfying keyboard, a solid selection of ports, and an included stylus. Its battery life of over 8 hours is pretty good too, considering OLED displays usually require a little more energy. Just spend a little extra and get yourself a wireless mouse to go with it.
And number 1.
HP Envy 13 X360. There were only a few minor issues we had when we got our hands on the HP Envy X360 13, 2022. There's no HDMI port and the trackpad has some issues with sensitivity. Outside of that though, this model is a near-perfect laptop. It all starts with the fact that this is very reasonably priced compared to many of its competitors. The entry-level configuration comes in at around $900/£800. Even the most expensive kit-out entry, complete with that beautiful OLED display and 12th Gen Intel Core i7, rings in at an affordable price. Since it's EVO certified, the HP Envy 13x260 is held to strict performance standards, and it shows. When tested, we were pleased with its performance in both laptop and tablet mode, finding it to perform on par with other, larger 2-in-1s. That's despite the fact that this is one of the smaller and more portable models we've used. We were even impressed with its battery life of over 9 hours, especially considering that OLED screens require a little more power.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.